What's good, Dokkan Ninja Turtles? We are here to talk about the upcoming information that we got that they just dropped last night. And to be quite honest, I'm not going to read in too much with a little bit of the sort of, I guess you could sort of say, like more teasers really of what the 10th year anniversary is going to be. I'm not going to lead into too much. I will give my opinion on it, but basically going over the stuff that we're going to be getting a virtual Dokkan Ultimate Clash. Now, let's go ahead and say this. This does say part 1 here, so remember that because they could even be like next week when the countdown actually starts and there's part 2, or they could wait until the anniversary does start and have the part 2 with that. So just keep that in mind. But remember, there was a bug with the last Ultimate Clash, and yeah, we'll have to see how this is themed, to be quite honest. Like as one should say, because you have to look down here at the Ultimate Red Zone and you see that it has Goku's Story Edition. And I know a lot of people are really going crazy with this right now and being like, oh my god, it's all going to be all Goku's, major villain stuff, and this could be like the actual theme for the 10th year. You have to remember, this is coming out this week, and next week they could drop, like during the actual like countdown and stuff like that, they could actually drop a Vegeta Story Edition, or someone else's Story Edition through there, and then it wouldn't matter all that much, and we're just reaching too much on what could possibly be for the 10th year anniversary at this moment in time. So I'm going to say that, even though I'm the one that likes to, theory a little bit, but I'm not going to lead too much into that. I will say this though, like hands down, this is definitely probably going to be the hardest event in the game. And I mean, from like everything that we've got, like with burst mode that we just had with Kid Buu and everything, like turned all the way up, I have a hot feeling that these fights are going to be absolutely diabolical. I'm not even going to sit here and try to rationalize that. Like, I think most people would look at this and be like, Hit, Jiren, and Kid Buu. Again, we've had a lot of Kid Buu stuff, like with hard events and stuff like that at their respective times. Burst mode, and you're looking at that going, yeah, that is probably going to be a crazy fight. I'm just going to go ahead and call that right now. And you're probably going to honestly see why all these units that we've been getting with the easy A's and super easy A's and stuff like that, and the new units just coming out and just being absolutely busted. Like, there's a reason for that. And like I said, I've said this before, like Dokkan always ramps up the difficulties and stuff like that because they sort of like power creep everything and see how the community sort of like reacts to certain things that come out and what we call extremely busted and stuff like that. And then they go back and actually go through and they design events from our feedback. So I have no doubt in my mind that this is about to be absolutely disastrous for everyone. I would say overused, diabolical, but this is probably going to be heinous. I'm going to be quite honest. This is going to be heinous. This is going to be fun to see. Honestly, I'm not even going to lie. Like, it's like, aside using the new units that got easy A's and stuff like that, and then probably going in and trying to beat and stuff like that, which you probably will. Like, besides that, this is going to be interesting to go back and look at like last year's units and start, especially before the worldwide celebration, and actually start to see exactly how like power creep these guys are. Because in my opinion, I still enjoy the Broly team, and I still do think the Broly team is extremely top tier. I'm going to be like, all right, like F all the category missions and stuff like that that's going to have to be tied in with this to get all the Dragon Stones and stuff. F all that. I want to see like if that Broly, what's happening with that Broly team, because if those Broly's are getting hit like a truck, like if they getting ran over, yeah, on this one. So this is going to be interesting to see how many fails for units and stuff like that, because there's definitely going to be, if you try to run in some units and stuff. We're going to be getting another tile breaking challenge. Some more Dragon Stones with that, and then the Extreme Super Battle Road. Now again, this is just the beginning stuff what we're going to be getting, because we still do have that. I'm going to assume, hopefully, I've said this multiple times, but I also said over the weekend that they don't like to really drop anything over the weekend. That's why they waited until it was basically Monday Eastern time to drop some information on basically all of this and what we're going to be getting. So I wouldn't be surprised, hopefully, since it is back to the actual week, if we get information on when that actual update is going to be. So whether it's going to be like a Wednesday or a Thursday or something like that, and then we'll be able to get in Friday, and then going forward after that one, because we're definitely should be having new Dokkan at this point in time this week. Like sometime this week we should definitely be getting new Dokkan to actually play. So I would bet money that it probably releases on Freeze on Friday. We have our maintenance Thursday, and maybe we get information either today or tonight. So we have those 2 days of information, and also everyone in the community sort of being able to see the notifications in app and being like, hey, okay, maintenance is coming up for this specific day. Like I said before, clear out some space if you need to clear out some space on any of the devices, because we don't necessarily know how big of an actual data download this is going to be. And like I said, with that data download and seeing exactly what's going to be happening, stick close to everything Dokkan related, because once everyone gets those data mines, we start to get to see what's coming out and stuff like that. And also when we start to get the I want to say the countdown poster as well too, which may not be in this data download, it may be in the next one for like next week or so. But we'll have to see, because they may start it a little earlier. We don't know. Like, this is 10-year anniversary we're talking about here. This is like generational. Most games, especially mobile games, don't get 10 years. And also be Bandai's, if I'm not mistaken, their top grossing gacha game of 2024, if I'm not mistaken. I think Legends was the most downloaded, and I think even Bounty Rush got downloaded more than Dokkan, if I remember those charts that I've seen on X. You can correct me if I'm wrong on that one, but I could have swore that's how it was. But yeah, so this is going to be something to look forward to. This is going to be another hype sort of week for Dokkan. It's just more of like what's going to happen here, because I'm not going to lean too much into the Goku story edition for the 10th year anniversary. I'm not going to fall for that bait too much, because they could just be trapping us, and then next week it's like Vegeta's story or somebody else's story, and it completely throws us off, because again, they like to do a lot of Goku Vegetas and stuff like that for these anniversaries. So we'll see how that necessarily plays out. But for right now, let me know in the comment section below. And yes, I am still getting plagued with this sort of glitch. They already pretty much contacted me from YouTube support, and they basically said that this was a bug that needs to be fixed. So we're still working on that one on the channel, and like I said, once we finally get that one completely done, hopefully we can stream, because I was supposed to stream this weekend, but we had some terrible news. I'll probably share a little bit more of that a little bit later on as we get closer to things, but just know that I wasn't able to stream for a couple of reasons. So other than that, if you guys did enjoy this video, hit that like button up, turn on notifications where you get notified when we go live, and also put up more videos. Other than that, stay safe, and I'm out. Peace.